Okay, we are live. There's a delay on my screen, but here we go. Welcome, Internet. Okay, it's my first time streaming, so there was a delay and I was waiting for it to catch on. How's everyone doing? Yeah, so first time streaming, welcome. I'm going to attempt to animate some stop motion as fast as humanly possible for about an hour. So yeah, so what are we gonna animate? We're gonna animate this box of playing cards. I wanted to keep it simple the first time around, so I decided to animate a box because there's no moving parts, there's no secondary animations, so it's just going to move on its own, very simple. And what's the performance going to be? Well, I want to attempt to have it jump across the frame, so kind of do a boom, boom, flip in the air, bounce, and then out of frame. So kind of this like side-scrolling bounce. Yeah, so I have the cards, and how are we gonna make it, move across the frame? We are going to rig it to this XY winder that I have here. So with these dials, I can control the movement up and down, left to right of this rig. So we have to attach it. So I've put a ball joint on the back of this box, you can see here, and we're going to attach it to this rig. Thank you for all the wonderful comments. This is my first time streaming, so just kind of getting used to the process of seeing myself live and having hundreds of people tune in. Okay, so I'm gonna attach it to this ball and socket rig right here. And we just wanna have it so I can nice and gently move it and it holds its position. So that's looking pretty good. Feeling pretty good. Do that. And before we start, we need to come up with a basic timing of our animation. So we can't just wing it. Well, we could, but it's good to have a little plan. And for the people who are asking where I got this rig, this is from Kinetic Armatures out of Spain. So they make some of the best, professional rigs. It's really, really nicely made. Okay, so we're gonna come up with a timing just so we know what we're gonna do. I'm gonna get my phone out and I'm gonna get out, not the calculator, the stopwatch. So I'm gonna break up the stopwatch and I'm going to kind of mime the performance on my stopwatch hitting laps. So we'll get a general timing of the animation. So I kind of picture it in my head as I tap this. So boom, boom, boom. Okay, so this kind of gives us some general timings of our animation. So I'll write this out. So I'm gonna have like 4 frames of nothing. So we'll do 4. And then our first bounce happens around, 0.8 to a full second. So I'm gonna say, I think maybe 8 frames coming in. So I think I want the first bounce on, frame 12. So 4 frames nothing, then 12 frames hit. And I think I want a little, so maybe 10 frames after that. So 22, that's the math. And then the flip, I think I want a full second, so 12 frames. So we're doing this at 12 frames per second. So we'll get to 34. And then another like 0.8 seconds. So we'll get to maybe another 10 frames to leave. So I'm thinking 44. So we have about 44 frames of animation. So that's kind of like the jumps of what we're gonna do. Yeah, so 44 frames. Yeah, I got about 55 minutes. That's like a frame per minute. So we gotta get going on this thing. I think I can do this. So yeah, if you're ever timing out any animation, you can just use a stopwatch and kind of like, envision the beats and then time it out that way. So we're gonna kind of stick to this plan. I'll just keep that there in mind. And then away we go. So I'm going to line this out. Oh, get rid of this. And then just so we have a sense of what's going on here, obviously this window with me in it is animating. And then this is the, the live view of what the camera is seeing. And then I have my keypad, which I can, toggle frames and capture stuff. Okay. Yeah, so sort of down position here. Yeah, okay. So we're going to line this out completely. Just reading some of the comments. Okay, here we go. Okay, so we're gonna go 4 frames of absolutely nothing here. So let's capture those. Oh. Okay, right window, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, there's our 4 frames of nothing. And okay, how do I do this? Down here on the right side, you can see the frames here. So I left that in. I thought that was pretty handy. So you can see me playing back the animation. So you'll see as I capture more frames, this will fill up. I'm animating at 12 frames per second. Yeah, this is, I can't do 24 for this. That's too complicated. Okay, so we're gonna enter the frame, and this will kind of set. I'm coming in at an angle. I want to put some interesting rotation into it. So we're gonna set kind of the height of things. This is completely just winging it. So let's do just a tickle so it's coming in. Okay. And important thing, we're toggling here. This is a toggle zone. We don't onion skin around here. I do not allow onion skinning. Onion skinning is when you like have transparencies and you see all your frames. I don't do it that way. You got to toggle. You got to feel it. Okay, so again, just setting. I'm gonna have this thing kind of jump in, so I'm giving it a little bit of height here. I don't want to get too interesting coming in. I just want to introduce a little bit of upward movement, maybe not that much. Okay. That's feeling pretty good. Okay, honestly, I've never animated live before, so there's a little bit of pressure here, but I have to not, not panic. This could go wrong. We could fail at this, but that's okay. Yeah, so commenting on onion skinning. Yeah, we don't onion skin in this house. No, it's all feel. And remember, when something's jumping in the air, horizontal movement is constant. Things don't slow down, in the x-axis, unless there's like some crazy wind, like some force, but you got to keep things consistent horizontally. Okay. I'm putting a little bit of that's a little high. And here's one thing, whenever I introduce something from the edge of the frame, I always do like a tickle, and then boom in. There's always something about like 2 frames of tickle on the edge, and then boom. You give like your eye a chance to catch it, and then in. Oh, we gotta stick to our timing. So I gotta hit here around frame 12, which I'm not doing a good job of. So I'm not gonna go that high. Yeah, okay, here we go. I always lean out. I always lean away from the mic when I animate or when I capture. Okay. Okay. This is kind of interesting for me because I'm honestly like mostly focused on the live stream aspect of this, and the animation's just kind of happening. Oh, and you're gonna see this rig in the shot. We're leaving the rigs in. That's stuff that's taken out in post production. So my eye forgets that there's a rig in the shot. It might bother some people, but you forget about it after a while. Kind of keeping an eye on the time. I gotta hurry up. Okay. It's feeling like it's shrinking a bit, but I think we can go with that. It's a little bit, yeah. Okay, we're not gonna focus on perfect. We're just gonna make something cool. Yeah, that's what happened in that frame. It got a little angled, but we'll go with it. Okay, so keeping horizontal movement. Don't want that much rotation. We gotta keep that. I gotta get down. I'm already losing my timing. Okay. That's pretty good. Yeah. We're kind of like, check this out. We're like slowing down this corner because it's rotating counterclockwise. So this corner is kind of staying exactly the same height. This one's increasing, and the next frame, this one's going to match. So yeah, that's feeling good. Okay. Okay, let's keep the rotation going. And like some people would, plan out the math of the rotation, but let's go for it. Yeah, so see how we already matched this corner? We're going down now. Yeah. I'll do a lot of that. Yeah, okay, this is gonna be available to watch after it's streamed, so I'll save this on my channel. No reason not to. I get real excited about frames and I go, yeah. Okay. We're coming down. I think I can go a little bit more. Yeah. Yeah, that's feeling good. Okay, we've already broken our timing of getting this first jump at 12, but whatever. So now we really want to... No, that's way too much. Oof. See, I already feel like I'm off track, but that's feeling good. That's the magic of stop motion. Well, I think that's feeling pretty good. Just a little more. Yeah. Okay. And now we got to start thinking about getting down here. Okay, I want a little more rotation. That's a little hot. Okay. We're losing a little bit of horizontal, which I don't like. Okay. Yeah, that's feeling good. And I kind of, as I'm, going downward, I don't want to keep the rotation. I should keep the rotation, but sometimes it looks better without it. Doing like a Batman dive here. Okay. So now I think, yeah, because my next frame is going to be a contact here, I have to consider that the next frame is going to be like the biggest increment. I think I'm... That's feeling pretty good. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. That's feeling pretty good. Be a little more horizontal. I don't know how I'm going to hit the ground at this angle, but let's go with it. Yeah. Okay, that's good. Okay, and now we're going to make contact. So you always want the biggest, you want to go for it when you're contacting. So, stomp it. That's feeling good. Lots of sound effects. Okay. I should keep rotating, but I don't want to. I'm just going to stomp it. Yeah, looks like there's some heated onion skinning debate. Onion skinning, I don't know. Use it if you like it, but I prefer toggling. You gotta feel it. You can't really math out stuff. There could be so much wrong physics in here, but it feels right. Yeah. Okay. Now, how do we convert this into a contact? Okay, so I obviously have to, stomp this. We want the corner to keep. So I was playing on the middle of the box being there, so I'm way off. So that's okay. And I kind of want the next frame to redirect upward. So I think this frame I might do this, so that the next frame we can go, upward. Okay, so yeah. Okay, that's feeling pretty good. I think I'm animating quite quickly. So let's see how this looks. You don't want this slippage. See how it feels like it's on ice? You want this thing to be, rock solid. So we need that back corner to really shine there. Boom. Yeah, so you feel that? It's not great yet, but we got to start redirecting upward here. Yeah, is that good? That's feeling a little like tiptoey. I think we need to stomp this. No, that's not right. I think just the tiniest little bit of corner. Yeah, that's probably good. Yeah, that's good. We want to feel it, on the ground and jumping. We don't want it to feel like like that. That's good. This is my first stream, so some of the comments seem out of control, but I don't know how to handle that right now. I think typically people have moderators, so do I have to time someone out? Okay, I've timed someone out who's just saying weird stuff. So, okay. This is feeling a little strange. Boom. That's weak. Okay. Ooh. That's sticky. I don't like that at all. Let's see what happens when we do just the corner. Okay. That's even weirder. We'll find it. Okay. That's getting, okay. I think I know what to do here. But that we need this bottom corner to really be rock solid here. Okay. Okay. Boom. That's pretty good. It's a little chunky, but I think this will work. Okay. Just make sure that corner is rock solid. Yeah. I don't know. I think so. I think this is working. Okay. What's it feel like when we jump now? Ooh, I don't like that. That's pretty good. Okay. We're getting there. I think I just need to keep the horizontal movement going. That's pretty good. I think we're actually going to go big on it here. Yeah. That's pretty good. Okay. Now, when you're leaping, you got to do the biggest frame here, because once you're in the air, you start slowing down. Okay, someone's asking if I'm doing more streams in the future. I think so, if this one goes well. I enjoy this. Okay. This is always a tough frame to judge. You never really know these giant frames until you recover and settle from them. That's okay. Yeah, let's go for it. Let's go big. Ugh. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Okay, this looks totally weird right now, but as long as we settle, as long as we ease out of it, we'll be fine. Yeah. So this one, we're kind of doing the same, yeah, the same rotation. So it's got this little like hop, skip, and a jump vibe. Boom. That's even a little wacky. I'm gonna make cringe faces when I don't like something. Okay. Okay, that's feeling good. A little more horizontal. Yeah. Ooh, it's a little sticky. Okay, that feels good. That's the thing about toggling back and forth like this, is that when it feels right, you know it. I don't think you can get that with onion skinning. Okay, so I'm thinking of put a little rotation on. I'm way off on my timing. I'm supposed to hit the next one at 22. That's way off. That's not happening. So we've already abandoned our plan. Okay. Yeah, it's feeling pretty good. I'm gonna put a little more, just a little more rotation into it as it. Well, that's feeling good. Okay. That jump off the ground I felt was a little bit hairy, but I think we're recovering. That's too high. That's floaty. That's good. Yeah. Boom. Yeah. Yeah, so I was going to kind of evenly jump, but I think the last one might land here, and then we just ping out a frame, so that's okay. So people are asking about the rigs. So there's a ball joint back here with a plate, and it's double-sided taped to the back. Okay, so now it's kind of just, we're getting into hang time here. It's a little high. Yeah, it's floaty. Oh, that's feeling good. That jump is still a little sticky, but we gotta live with it. Yeah, okay. We're flying. Okay. Yeah, I think we're coming down now. Yeah, that's feeling good. Is it? You can get this rig at Kinetic Armatures. I should really put a link for that. Okay. That's feeling pretty good. Yeah. Okay. I hope I left myself enough room to get out of here. I want to do a flip. I don't want to I want the flip to land like here. I wanted it here. I'm hoping here. It can't land out of frame. That's bad. Okay. We're getting some, okay, yeah. It's feeling pretty good. Yeah. There's so many monitors around me. When I go back to animate, I'm like, which one is it? Okay, so now gravity's really taken over here. Yeah, so in terms of this rig, we're leaving it in because, you know, I can't erase it. I could have put purple paper on it, but that's no fun. Afterward, you would take a frame of just the background and then mask out this rig. Pretty simple. Well, that's too much horizontal. Okay. Okay, so I have to consider how much is left. So I'm going to go a little bit more up. I got to give myself more room to do this fall. No, that's too floaty. It was right. That bounce is still pretty sticky, but it kind of works. Okay, that's feeling pretty good. Okay. So I think we have like one frame. We really got to go for it, and then we're going to hit the deck. Yikes, too much horizontal. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's feeling good. If that bounce is still sticky, but that's what you get with an object that has no squash and stretch to it. Normally you'd want it to like, and then, but it's a card box. Shows you the importance of squash and stretch. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Now we're doing the same thing. We're going to hit the deck here. Yeah. Now we need to start making a decision. We're going to flip in the air. Do we do a front flip or a back flip? I didn't plan that far ahead. So let's consider this. let's say we have a phone here. Okay, so it's going jump, jump, and then, I mean, the momentum would be like a front flip. I don't know why you'd go that way and then launch into a backflip. So I think we're front. Yeah, I think we're going front flip. Okay. Ooh, that's a little weak. What if I just give it a little bit of, like it's already hit? That feels better. It's like stomping a bit. Okay. Yeah. This is an interesting part because I've like already started the forward rotation. So it's like, it's almost like 20% back in time. The corner is already hit and we've started. It's like if I was doing 24 frames per second, the frame before this one would have hit the corner, but we're skipping that. Yeah, okay. Okay. I didn't really leave myself room at all for this flip, but so what? Mistakes happen. Okay, this is... do we just go for it here? Let's see, let's feel that out. This is gonna feel so weird. That's super weird. What if I just kind of skip the contact, the full contact altogether? I don't like that. I think we got to do something similar with this. It's a little sticky. How do I get out of this? Okay. Let's see what this feels like. Am I allowed to do this? I don't hate that. The first jump is a little sticky. This one, what if we do this one a little more springy? Yeah, someone's mentioning a card flying out. I was considering that for like the stretch, like as it falls, cards cascade out the top, but I was like, this is my first time live streaming. I don't know how this is gonna go. Let's keep it simple. Okay, I don't hate this. We're in the struggle frame right now. Boom, boom. I don't hate that. I'm gonna take a little bit of heat off of it, and I think we're good to go. There's comments that are like, I believe in you. That's so funny. It's like watching me struggle. Okay. Yeah, every once in a while you get to a frame and you're like, this isn't going well. I think, yeah, let's try it. If it fails, it fails. Okay. Let's go for it. It's a little like rocky because it's not, you never see the middle make contact, but on the other hand, who cares? So we're going to, let's see how it feels when we leap now. Boom, boom. Oh, moment of truth. That feels not bad. It's a little like dinky. It feels like you just feel it go like touch the ground. It's not like ugh. So But you know what? Who cares? We got to do a front flip here, so we need to give it some heat. Boom, boom. We're giving it some like, yeah, let's go for it. You know what, y'all? Let's go big. Let's go big. Yeah, let's do it. These frames are always scary because you're giving it some gas, but you gotta have the confidence to kind of recover. Yeah, let's go for it. I gotta do a front flip and keep it in the shot, so I'm trying not to go too horizontal. Let's do it. Let's give you more. I'm not scared. Okay, let's go for it. Okay. We've emerged from the problem frame. Okay. No, I can only do one flip. That's too bold doing two. I really want, we're getting, okay, cool. Yeah, I want to do one flip because I want to just like hang time it a bit. Oh, you know what? We're running out of rig. We got to deal with that next frame. That'll be fun. You'll see. Okay. Oh, that's feeling pretty good. Just want to make sure I give it the spin. Yeah, see, these are two different jumps. Two very different jumps, but the second one, we pulled it off. Let's go even higher. So now we got to start considering like the center of gravity of the box, doing a nice kind of parabola while it spins around. Oh yeah, that's good. I dig that. Maybe a little more horizontal. Okay. Okay, we've run out of rig. So I'm going to, we got to take a minute here to move the rig to this side. So we're going to surface gauge this thing. So I have this Lego brick on the end of a rig, and I'm just going to match it to the corner here. It's going to take a second. Okay. And now we can move our box out of the way and get this to the other side. So the thing about physical objects, obviously, is that when you move them, you have no idea where they are in space. So you gotta do things like surface gauge them so you can get, oh, this is gonna get a little funky because I have to be reaching over the camera, but we can deal with it. Okay. So now, how am I gonna do this? Okay. Okay, I can get myself some rig here. Okay, so, a little awkward, but we're gonna wind this thing back in. Now check this. I don't even have to look at my screen. Let's just match it to our rig. Okay, so that's matched to our surface gauge. Let's see how close it is. Pretty good. Enough to keep going. Okay. Yeah, okay, shadow's a bit messy on the background, but whatever. Yeah, let's keep her going. Okay. So hopefully I'm not leaning too much into the microphone now. Now I kind of have to switch my brain around here. Okay. So we kind of want to make sure we get enough rotation. I don't want to, that's a little much. Yeah, that's feeling pretty good. Oh, that's feeling pretty good. We are losing a little bit of the horizontal here. Let's get that back. It's a little hot. Okay. Yeah, that's feeling pretty good. That's probably a little too high, but we can recover. I'd rather go too high than lose momentum. That's feeling pretty good. Yeah. Now I really thought I'd land like here after this flip, but we're way past it. So let's go for it. And my rig is pushing into my computer monitor, so I'm gonna have to deal with that. Okay. Okay, rig flip was a little, threw us off a little bit, but we're back. Okay, so now we're getting into, see this corner here? It's like starting downward, which I don't think we're ready for. We're ready to start easing into that. So, as we rotate, as we flip, we're going to start like easing this corner down, then that corner, then that corner, and then that one's going to be the last. I think we're missing a horizontal here. Oh, it's feeling a little hot. I gotta. That's feeling pretty good. Boom, boom. It's coming in a little hot to this jump, but I think we can recover. Just keep pushing. Okay. Yeah, you can't see it, but the end of this rig is really bumping into my monitor, so I'm gonna have to deal with that. It's feeling sticky. It's like it's not hang timing properly. We're just going right off screen here, so. It's a little weird. Yeah, so okay, watch this corner here. So it's almost like arriving at the top, and now it's spinning backwards. So it's doing this little kind of figure 8 here. I don't hate that. It's got this, I think we need to go a little higher. See that corner there? It's like, it's spinning backwards. So it's got this kind of gymnast vibe. Ah, I don't hate that. That feels pretty good. And it kind of gives me some room to spin in the, like, not continue horizontally as much. This feels a little weird. I'm gonna go horizontal, just a touch. Okay. Yeah, I'm using Dragon Frame for those asking. Okay. Yeah. We want to keep this going. I'm stabbing my monitor now. Okay. Ooh, that doesn't feel good at all. We need to keep some of the vertical going. Oh, that's not bad. We're going right out of this frame though. Yeah, check out this corner. It's doing this little like swirly figure eight. Yeah, that feels good. Okay, the question is, how do I, okay, I have to just leave frame for 1 second to, my monitor and the rig they're stabbing each other. So I'll be right back. Much better, okay. I can continue on without destroying my computer. It's a bit of a reach though. We already took that frame, yeah, okay. Am I gonna make it all the way around? Is the question. Ugh. That feels good. We're gonna completely blow past the planning. Yeah. So the comments about the pad. So it's like this little. It's just a number pad, but Bluetooth. And I kind of give it this this dragon claw hold, and then I can tap the buttons. I think we nailed that frame. Okay, we're getting a little floaty, but I don't hate it. I don't hate it. We're gonna make it around. Remember, this little corner here is doing this little figure eight. Yeah, let's do it. It's got that gymnast vibe where they launch and then they kind of like go like a stick like this. Okay, yeah. I did consider doing this, maybe in the future we can crowdsource what happens, and I'll take direction from people commenting. Okay, we got to start spinning around. I got to hurry up. I want to fit this into an hour. Okay. It's we're coming in a little hot here. I think we gotta start lowering down. Oh, my dog's barking, yeah. Oh yeah, okay, donation. Yes, there's a $20 donation from Phoenician Sailor, who is a fantastic cinematic ASMR creator. Highly recommend his channel. I'm keeping an eye on the comments, but it's hard when I'm animating. Okay. That's feeling pretty good. Yeah, this corner is kind of given some gas now to swirl back around the other way. Yeah, that's good. I'm running the NVIDIA AI on my microphone, which has background removal, and I was like, I wonder if my dog barks, if it's gonna do it. I guess not. So this corner here, we want to start feeling it swirl this way, but we don't want it to go up. That's almost there. We want to. That's feeling pretty good. Yeah, I think I should start going down a bit, but I'm going to leave it. I'm feeling good about this. Again, I wish this would have been back here, but Oh, I have YouTube on the side here, and it puts the donations right at the top. That's an easy way to see. Okay. I'm new at this. I'm new in town. Okay. So now we're coming down. We got to make sure we have enough rotation to finish this thing. Whew. See, that's feeling like it's trapped in vertical space. We got to start. This corner's got to start coming down. Ooh, yeah. See this corner getting like whipped out of the figure eight? It's redirected, then it's like the spin is taking over. I think I can take a little bit off. I'm feeling good. I got my YouTube window up. Thank you, Mr. Blue Tie, for the donation. I appreciate it. Okay, so now ooh, see that's like getting trapped vertically. No, we gotta start. Oh, look at what's happening now. Okay, watch this corner. Yeah, watch this corner here. See how it whipped through? And now it's getting trapped in its own figure eight. So this one did the figure eight, now this one. So this is, I love physics, like falling physics with rotations. Boxes, you like trade off figure eights on the corners. I don't know if anyone's seeing that, what I'm talking about, but I see it. That's feeling pretty good. Yeah, okay. Sorry to yell that into the camera. I get excited. Thank you, Java Doodles, for the donation. That is very kind of you. I demand everyone check out the channels of anyone who donates. It's incredibly kind. Okay. That's a little spicy. Yeah, so we're doing this little figure eight on this corner. Yeah. Boom, boom. Oh, that's good. And we're gonna come in hot to this next bounce. Okay, we got to come out of this rotation. Now, this is like the frame. Next frame, we're going to stomp this thing. We want a little bit more on this because we got to do this next frame. Yeah. That's a little much. Yeah, so as we're doing this little like eddy / figure eight on this corner. That's good. Okay, I think we can stomp this thing now. Can we? Let's see. No, I don't think we hit this frame. Oh, that's feeling good. Okay. thank you very much to the new donation. Is it Ibrahim? I'm sorry if I didn't pronounce that right. Okay, this frame's feeling great. Yeah. Yeah. It feels slightly floaty, but I know I'm going to stomp it on this frame, so. Yeah, we're stomping. We are stomping this one. Okay. Oh. Boom, boom. It's a little, you know what? This is going to be interesting because this is a new bounce compared to what we already did. This feels a little weak. It doesn't quite stomp how I'd want it to. Okay. That's boom. It's a little weak, but I think we can save it by immediately bouncing next frame. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, it's a little weak. But, okay, I gotta slide my rig and then come back. Okay, so we can save it by immediately bouncing with a little bit of, but we gotta go out. Yeah. Boom, boom, boom. That's a little much. Let's kind of do it with, it's like a little bit of a, it's like a gymnast. So it's like a big flip, and then rather than like land and spring back out, it's like land and boom, absorb the energy. It's like stopping on a trampoline. Yeah, that's pretty good. A little too horizontal. That's pretty good. Gotta give it a little more horizontal. Okay. That's pretty good. Yeah. We're not trying, we're just like, we're gonna stop. It's like the box is done. Yeah, that's good. That first jump is so sticky now that I watch it back, but is what it is. Okay. Oh, it's been an hour. We gotta wrap it up. Well, we don't need to, but this is cool because I didn't know how much I could animate. Yeah, we're like, I said 44 frames and out, so we're at 45 and we're like, might be the last frame. So we kind of want to lose some of the vertical now. Sorry I'm reaching like this, but. It's a little too horizontal. We're going to ease out. Yeah. Okay, let's get out of here. It's looking, even though this is the corner, even though it's just the end, we gotta respect the physics here. Boom. Yeah. As a rule of thumb, like no new ideas near the edge of the frame. Just sail on out. Yeah, this is dragon frame. Boom. Okay. This is the last of it. Just a tickle. Yeah. Okay, now we have just a little bit of... Oh, I'm hitting my monitor again. Okay. There's a little bit of shadow there. Ow, it's a sharp rig. Okay. See that shadow leaving? Okay. Yeah. Now we can just shadow it out. Let's get the shadow. It doesn't matter, but. Okay, and then out. That's it. We did it, like 1 hour. Okay. Take a couple frames here. Throw it on loop and watch it. A little slow out of that end there, but whatever. Yeah, that's the card box bounce. I overshot the front flip completely compared to what I wanted to do, but so what? We learned some stuff. That's the magic of stop motion. Okay. We did it. 1 hour. We animated 4 seconds of animation. If this was like a shot I needed to deliver to a client or something, I would call this like a blocking pass and then redo it because it doesn't quite line up with how I wanted it. But it's pretty close. Okay, yeah, that's the review. I think that first jump's a little sticky, but it's interesting how we have 3 completely different contacts. One's a little sticky, one's a little rocky and light, and then one is just a complete, spring out. Okay, that's it. Yeah. Thank you for tuning in. I love the comments. I'm reading them as I go. I really enjoyed doing this. I'm glad I did the first one and kind of, shook it out. A little nerve-wracking going into this, but this was a lot of fun. And I think I want to do this again. I'm just still watching my animation. Okay. Yeah. So thank you for tuning in. I'm going to sign out. Leave me a comment. Track me down on... How do I stop playing? Track me down on the internet at Kevin B. Parry, and I have a link here, stopmotion.kevinparry.tv. You can find a bunch of cool stuff. Things I recommend. I have free lessons. I have a course, products that I'd recommend. Yeah. So thank you for tuning in. That is a card box jumping and flipping across the frame. Yeah, but I was saying, track me down. Let me know how this went, if you've enjoyed it. Yeah. All right. Thank you and enjoy your weekend. Bye-bye.